Hello everyone, welcome in. Hello. Sorry, I was trying to get cleaned up a little bit here while we were going live, but there's so much. This month has just been absolutely crazy with the releases and our Winnie, so it's been trying to get things cleaned up has been a little crazy, but that's okay. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Karen. Hello, Annie. Hello, Candy. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Brandon. Hi, everyone. Welcome. So I will have to tell you that I had to kind of switch gears this evening. And the reason for that is my plan for tonight was to do something with the Winnie the Pooh release. But y'all sold out like 90% of it again. So because of that, I am not going to do what I had previously was going to do for tonight. All of it is coming back. Don't worry. It will all be back very soon. It's not going to stay sold out for long. At least that's the plan. But with that being said, it is in fact sold out right now. So because of that, because I think it's like 3 out of the 4 stamps are sold out right now, that just simply means that I get to release stuff early to you. So the products that I am going to show you tonight were not actually supposed to be released until next Tuesday. So everything now has kind of been shifted a little bit. Obviously, we will still have our normal June release, and oh my goodness, are there some incredible June products coming to you. But before that, we have to have something to do for this week. So because of that, I had to kind of switch gears today, which is fine. I love switching gears. It's one of my favorite things to do, is to kind of pivot when you can, and that's what we're doing tonight. So I get to release some things to you early. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to make 1 or 2 cards tonight. I'm not sure exactly how many we're going to make. It depends on where the wind blows me tonight with what we make. But I'm really excited to share with you some new products, some products that we've already had, some products that we brought back. Because Tuesdays are the day that we really have fun with the products. So I'm going to head down to the table, and we are going to take a look at what we have today. Okay, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. All right. So first and foremost, hi from Salem, Massachusetts. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Yes, I love it too. I wear Halloween shirts all year round. Everyone's like, it's not Halloween. I'm like, yes, it is. Every day. Every day it's Halloween. Let me zoom out a little bit here. All right, so first and foremost, you all love the duo sheet so much. So I designed a duo sheet using this artwork, and it's probably been our best-selling duo sheet, right behind the honeybee duo sheet. So the duo washi. So this one is a brand new washi duo. This is called Floral Butterfly. And don't worry, I'm gonna foil it for you, but you can see all of the areas that are this like real deep black color, that is going to foil. And this is one of our first ones that is a full picture, meaning that when you pull this apart, you can either put the picture back together or you can use it independently, and it's gonna be really, really, really pretty, okay? We're gonna use all sorts of different elements today. So that's the first one. Then our second release for today, that again we zoomed forward. This is our brand new cut-aparts. So we have a new product, or a new product category, I guess you could say, and these are the cut-aparts. So there's going to be some really cool new cut-aparts that come out that you can cut apart. You can use your die cutting machine. There's all sorts of different things that you can do with them. But this is also 2 sheets. It is not printed with a toner reactive. So this is like that beautiful. If you've gotten these from us before, or you've gotten any of our sheets before, they are super saturated with this beautiful, beautiful CMYK printing. They are not shiny. They are matte. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 24. So you will receive 24 vintage seed packets on this. We are going to use this today. It's going to be fun. We're going to cut them apart. Again, hopefully with the second card. I have a really good idea for the first card, but for the second card, I think this is what we're going to use. Okay. And then we have another brand new product type that has just come out, which I'm super excited about for all of our mixed media friends, all of our folks out there that love the chipboard and all of that cool stuff that comes along with it. These are our new printed chipboards. Now, this is quite the process for these to be made. They are printed with toner. That was important to me. They are printed with a toner. I have not tried foiling them yet. That is not what they're intended for. They're not intended to be foiled, but you can foil them if you would like. And they are lighter weight chipboard, but I mean they're still pretty thick or pretty heavy duty. So this is something that I would suggest using in your I am absolutely using these tonight as well. This would be something really cool to use in your art journals, in your scrapbook pages. They have been formulated, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so you can cut them down. That is the measuring that we did with them. So those are the 3 products that are brand new, available tonight. They all kind of intermix together. Also tonight, I'm going to be I cut out a whole bunch of these so that we would save on time because I am late tonight. We are using the spring stamp set and some of the little sentiments from it. We have I can't remember the exact name of this particular stamp set. There are so many of them, but we're going to be using that tonight, and we're also going to be using the rub-ons. So these rub-ons, we've had a lot of folks asking about them because they are a little bit tricky to get actually rubbed out because they're so intricate. I'm going to show you how to put them through a die cutting machine today, and they will be absolutely perfect every time. Oh, I have to go grab my die plate. Talk amongst yourselves for 1 second. I forgot my die plate in the other room. Okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot I have my other sheet in the other room. All right. And I forgot my Pepsi on the table. I saw it when I was walking past. All right. So we're going to start with our gorgeous, gorgeous butterfly here. So, okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these apart. So if you cut them apart, the way that we have these die cut, so these have to be die cut before we print them, is if you cut it at 5 1/2, like this, it will not hurt your washi. Okay, so you'll see it's not going to hurt anything. So I'm just going to cut one of them right now and keep my other one intact. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to foil this. So let me grab my foil sheet. You'll be very proud of me. I found it and I hooked it up on the thing here. And you'll see we can run this through. See how we just need the black area? on purpose, I made it so that, here, I'll show you. Just this black area in the center is what is going to foil. So do you see how, just trust me, okay? Just trust me. All right, so we're going to use some of the silver sketch, which I don't know if it's been restocked yet. If it hasn't, it's coming very soon because I saw it on the reorder sheet the other day. So let's go ahead and take this out of here, and we're going to cut this down first. I just want to show you how beautifully this foils. And it's not going to hurt anything. My Lord, did you see I was just like in an alley fight with that one? My goodness. All right. My word. This knife. It's the best you could get from the Dollar Tree, and my goodness, I'm going to stab myself with it. All right. So we'll send these through. So we'll start with the butterfly. And again, you're just going to want to cover up all, and you'll be able to tell because it's a different, it's a different finish. If you all have used the duo foils before, you'll know the area very easily that's going to foil. And when you send this through, you don't have to worry about any of the writing or anything because that is not printed with the special toner ink. And I'm just going to send it through just like this, okay? And with the fuse, I do have to send it through sideways, but I'm not concerned with that. I think we'll be just fine. All right, let's get our second one ready. Is everybody having a good day so far? I hope so. And this one actually, I need this one to be a little bit wider. Just mark it there. Cut that side up. Not back. Okay, coming soon, yes. All right, did I cut that even? Oh, I think we're good. If it's a little bit off, that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Put a little tiny piece of pixie tape on there so that it doesn't shift. Well, we put it in our, there we go. All right, first one done. Let that cool for a moment. Then again, you're just going to pop this in like so. Okay, and we're good to go because everything is covered by our protective sheet. And this is always my favorite part. My parents, I love that. Yay! That's great. All right, are we ready for the reveal? Because this is already cooled. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Whoops. Oh my. Every time, my friends. Every time. This duo foil, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Hello, Ruth. I am telling you. This duo foil gets me every time. Every time. All right, let's pull this out and let's give this a second. It's a cool, but look at that. I mean, that's incredible. All right, we're almost cooled. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Whoops. Oh, I forgot I put the tape on it. I was like, why is that not releasing? It's the tape. I was like, my goodness. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Every time. Just beautiful, right? Oh, yes, absolutely. Because of the pinks in the background, the pinks in the orange. Absolutely. It would be just absolutely. I mean, I don't think there would be a bad one on it, to tell you the truth. I don't think so. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful little washi sheets, washi maps. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of inking on it. Okay? Which I'm excited about because I think it's going to be pretty. So we're going to go ahead, and I think we'll use this one that's just straight across because I don't want to get too crazy with it. So we'll use this one. It's on the second washi map. So if you have the washi maps or you want to purchase the washi maps, it's the second one. And we're just going to cut this down to, so first 5.5, and then 4 1/4. And then this will most certainly give us our 2 pieces. And we're going to do a side folding card, or a top fold side, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to just use, we're going to cut this down eventually, but I just want to use our butterfly. So I'm going to show you here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel this off, and it does not affect your foil at all. And I'm going to get over top of it so I can see what I'm doing here. We're just going to place it just like so. Okay, see that? And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold over both. Oh, wait. Well, we'll do it after. We can do it after, not a big deal. We're going to add a little bit of inking to the edges. Okay, then we're going to take our second one. And that space that's in between, your friend Christopher made sure that it's equal to what's already on here. So it's going to look natural, okay? It's been designed that way on purpose with the washi sheets, okay? And then we're going to peel this guy off. Place that center-ish. Okay, see that? And then our last one is on our second sheet here. Peel that off. I mean, it could not be simpler. See that there? So now it creates this background, okay? And we're gonna add a little foil. We're gonna add a little bit of a little foil. We're gonna add, not foil, a little rub on, a little ink, and then we're just gonna add our sentiment, and it's that simple, really. It's that simple. I think that's great. All right, we could also add, if we wanted to, one of our little seed packets on there. I'm not gonna add it on this one because I don't think we need it, but you could absolutely do that. So I'm gonna grab some of the new Prom Queen ink from Simon. We will be carrying this ink soon. Just not yet, but I promise soon. Oh wait, I need one of my grid sheets, but let's see. Let's just use a piece of scrap paper. Okay, and we'll ink this up before we, oopsies. And I just need a light inking. So we're just gonna go right around the edges here. And remember, your washi sheets are made to be able to take on ink. They work beautifully that way. And the whole idea here is we're just trying to do as much layering of pieces as possible. I did a card, was it this month or last month? It was last month because it's not behind me right now. I did a card where I used the journal that they actually match this. Yes, I love them too. Yes, we will be carrying it soon. We're just trying to, we have to shift from the old pads to the new pads. And I also have really been loving these brushes. He did a really good job. I mean, he knows what he wants and how he wants to design it, and he is a rock star. All right. So now that's all done. We can move this out of the way. Look at how it just added just enough, just a little bit of something. Now we're going to grab our microfiber cloth here, and we're going to just run that over top of our foil because we want to get that ink off of there. And since it is and you can see, I mean, it's really shiny, right? Okay. And now we're going to take some of our rub-ons. These are the floral lace rub-on sheets. Now you can use this little stick if you want. I'm not. Because again, these are very intricate. That is why it's a little bit tricky for them to get rubbed on if you don't use a lot. You have to have like perfectly even pressure, okay? That's the thing. So let's go ahead and trim. We'll use this one here. And again, they are so intricate, especially this lace. I love the lace. But all you're going to do is you're going to place this wherever you would like it on your card. So I'm going to do one right about there. If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. It's not a big deal. And then I'm going to add a couple of these flowers and a couple of the greenery pieces. Okay. And I would suggest, trimming off. You don't have to, because you see how that's perfectly lined up for that card. So I think we're good. But let me just make sure that I'm really lined up well. Okay. And now I'm cutting out my floral pieces here. And again, these are very intricate. That's why they're a little different than your average. And again, we're just going to place that one on there like that. Place this one over here like this. And again, we're just adding visual interest. That's all that's happening here. And it's going to layer on top of your foiled piece, okay, which I think is really, really cool. And then I think we'll add one more. So I like to cut these apart. I don't know if you're like me, but in my one class, I did cut them apart. So you're just going to cut it in half. And then you can add like a half round. We'll add a half round here. And see how that looks like it's on purpose because it's already cut off with the washi. And then let's add a half round here. You just want to make sure that you don't overlap your pieces. And if you do overlap them a little bit, well, actually, let's do this. Okay, that should be good. You just want to give it a little oomph, okay? And then what I suggest doing is taking this piece and placing it on top. I'll show you. I'm going to grab my die cut machine. Give me one moment. And you want to have a good amount of pressure, okay? Whew. Okay. Make sure everything kind of stays in place here. And we're going to take our die cut machine. And then, like I said, you're going to take your like normal, how you would normally, cut something out. Place this on top, and then I always place our protective sheet on top as well. That comes with your die cut, with your rub-ons. And then we're going to run that through. I prefer using the Gina K Intracut machine because I can put it on a much tighter setting if I would like to. And what's going to happen is in the raised areas, this also is really great for your foil, because this will also, this is also really great for your washi, because it's really going to push down that washi for you. And then you can see here on my protective sheet how much pressure I really got there. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this And look at how perfect that is on there. Isn't that cool? Then we'll take off our other ones here. And it didn't, you know, see how in that area there wasn't as much pressure? If you don't like that, you can go in with your stick. So you'll see, here, you can go into these areas that are in between, and you can press it a little bit more if you want. I kind of like the rugged look of that, so I'm not going to. But see how that sticks perfectly on there? Same thing with our florals. Look at how perfect. Can you see that? And it's just adding, hello Valencia, it's just adding that extra bit. Now again, if you want, you can go in and you can really press in between here because there's not as much pressure. And see how beautifully that transfers? You just got to be patient with it, that's all. See that? Can you see all the different layers we've added to it now? Isn't that beautiful? I think it's Gorgina. I personally think it's Gorgina. I hope you think it's Gorgina as well. And let me see if I have I was going to grab my Secret Garden paper pad here. Give me 1 second. Thought I had my Secret Garden in here, maybe I don't. Well, I'll be darned. Oh wait, maybe I do. Got all my spring stuff in here. Maybe I don't. Spring Splatter. Should we use Spring Splatter? Yeah, let's use Spring Splatter. Yeah, why not? All right, so Spring Splatter, let's see what we have here. I've been using this pad a lot. All right, so Spring Splatter. Oh, okay, you, my friends, how about this one? Nope, this one. But wait, maybe this one? This one. Yep, that one. All right, and then what I want to do is, so this will go like that. Oh, yeah. And then what I want to do is I want some flowers. So let me take a look here. Okay, so I have some of my gloss stock. I'm not sure if the gloss stock is in stock right now. I know that sounds crazy. But I'm going to use some of my gloss stock because I know it's coming back in stock. If it's not in stock, how many times can I say gloss stock, in stock or not in stock? But I'm going to use the Playful Petals die set. Again, something else that I'm not 100% certain if it's in stock or not. But the Simon Hurley inks work so incredibly well on our gloss stock. It's really, really cool. You can layer them. You can really do a lot of cool stuff with it. See how beautiful that is on there? Yeah, I actually have to record a video for the SCT group to show them. I might just do the same tutorial that I just did. So see how saturated that is? Isn't that gorgeous? And look how glossy. So, and it's not going to come off, okay? It almost dries instantly. So we're used Prom Queen first, because I'm going to use this die set and our dear sweet, what am I looking for? Oh, I got it. Our dear sweet Penny will let me know soon if it's still in stock. Is it in stock? I don't know. Is the gloss stock in stock? I am not sure. So I'm going to use the 4. That's how you have to say it. 4. The new 4 ink from Simon Hurley. And again, it works so well. And we're going to use this to create our background with our leaves, our leaf and our flower. It is out of stock. Well, dang it. Well, I'm still going to use it. All right. So that was this. It was the die of the month. And I think we're probably going to do Thinking of You. Probably right down over here. So with that being said, we want to do a flower that is proportionate to that. So I'm thinking probably like this flower here. And you could use really whatever. Well, maybe actually, is this still in stock? I can't remember the name of this one. Cup full of something. We can use this one instead. Because I like this leaf that looks just like that leaf. Cup full of happiness, cup full of something. I know it's a cup full of something. I think. Cup of sunshine. Thank you. Penny knows what these things are called before I even can answer half the time. And I think we'll use this flower right here. Right? Yeah, I think that's a good size. Well, actually, we'll use this bigger flower. I think we'll use this. Yeah, let's use the one that's inside of the cup here. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, Cup of Sunshine is still in stock. Phew! All right. Did we ever find out if the glass stock is out of stock? Oh my goodness. You guys, we're doing our best to keep up with it. I promise you. Y'all have just been so good to us with these past releases. And there are so many folks finding things that, you know, you've never found before. So we appreciate it. We really do. But it's trying to keep stuff in stock. Okay, one, two, three, go. There we go. And I cannot recommend this machine enough. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh. Secret Garden was the next paper pad in the bunch here. All right, so let's do some trimming, and we'll get ready for our next card. Pop these out real quick. Set them to the side for a moment. Hopefully they don't fly out of there. Let's trim this down to 4. So we'll do a little bit off of this end. So at 4, and then we need 5 1/4. So I always like to trim a little bit off of each end. You know, so it's not, you're not chopping too much. There we go. That's Gorgina. All right. And then 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we'll grab ourselves a card base, and then we're going to get to going. We're going to get to going, and then we have our second card to make. Perfect. Thank you. I often forget where. Oh, look at the other. Don't you just hate to cover up pretty cardstock? I know I do. That's why we used to have not double-sided cardstock. But then, when we talked to our local print shop that we use, they told us it's not extra if we get both sides printed. So when I said, oh, well then I'll be darned. Let's do both sides. Why not? All right, so then we place this on here like so. Oh my goodness, is this gonna be beautiful? Listen, I'd like to get this card. All right, so now let me grab my stabby tool here. I think this is still in stock. I mean, I hope it is. I'm just going to peel out our little like fern leaf here, and you'll see how gorgeous it is because we use the gloss stock. Look at how it just like, it shines. I love that. All right, and then we have our little floral piece here. Oh my goodness, Ellen. Wait till you see next month's. I mean, I heard that there might be some next month. A little birdie told me. All right, we don't want to do that yet. Let's do our fern first. Oh, and I can't wait. There's going to be an email that goes out. I think it's tomorrow. That is the final sneak peeks of the Create Your Own Ending event. We are going to have so much fun in that event. Whoops. At that event, we do every single year. All right, so that's that. And then where in tarnation did my sentiment go? That's all right. I'll grab a new one. I have literally 74 gajillion of them cut out. And then that's our just a note. So let me grab some pop-up adhesive here. Thought I had some sitting over here. I probably do. My desk severely needs cleaned. The mail edition will be here next month. You'll see we have a whole masculine Father's Day situation coming. You'll see. You will see very soon. Oh, Polly, I got your gift for my sister. Thank you so much. I haven't had a chance to run it over there yet, but I promise I will get it to her very soon. Yeah, isn't it a pretty stabby tool? It's like that. This stabby tool. It looks like a piece of jewelry, doesn't it? I think it's so pretty. Plus, I love that it has my signature on it. That's fun too, right? I think so. Oh, and also tomorrow for the live. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. Tomorrow's live is the capsule game. So every $50 you spend, we pull a capsule out. It seems to be one of your guys' favorite games that we've ever done. We pull out a capsule, and when we pull that capsule out, whatever is inside of it, you get completely free. I can't. It just makes me so happy. All right, we're going to use the blue shift on here. I've been really into the blue shift lately. I don't know why. I think it's mostly because it sits on my desk now, and also because it's gorgeous. But it really goes with almost everything that I've been doing lately, because I've been doing a lot of blue. So yes, it did arrive safely. Okay. All right. I'd say that's good. I love that. What do you think? Isn't she pretty? I love it. All right, let's set this aside. Oh my goodness, look at these other ones that I've done this month. I just love looking back. I love looking back at all the cards that we made. One of my favorite things to do. All right, let's put these away. All right. Oh, there's my sentiment literally right there. All right. So our other two items that we have here are our little friends here, the what's the word I'm looking for? The seed packets. My goodness, Christopher Allen. I'm telling you, I hit 40 and I can't speak anymore. Okay, so let's see here. We're also going to be using the number 8 manila tags. I'm using these because using one of them because I saw our dear sweet Sarah use this last night. And while she was, it was on her things to use last night. I didn't catch the part where she used it, so hopefully she used it. Hello. So we're going to use this because I think this will look really good on our card front. We are going to have to trim it down a little bit, but that's okay. I'll actually probably rip it, to tell you the truth. And we're going to do a little bit of shading. We're going to do a little pink, a little blue. So I think, let's see here. How about a morning glory? My mom, when I was little, she'd always say, good morning, or hello, morning glory. Or what did you used to say, Mom? She'll text it to me, don't worry. Something about morning glory, she used to always say. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to cut out, we can cut out this whole strip. But we're just going to use the morning glory. Okay, and remember, you're getting quite a few in this set. So there's our little morning glory. You could go in with a quarter rounder if you would like. I mean, the sky's the limit of what you can do with that. But kind of the composition of the card, or what I'm thinking of to kind of show you, is I think the morning glory will kind of go here. We're going to do some ink blending. And then I think we'll do You Make Me Smile, and we'll put this directly on there after we do the ink blending. And then we'll add a couple of floral elements from here. Probably a couple of little, leaves and things like that from behind there. But we're really just creating almost like a seed packet card. Wait till I hit 70. Oh my goodness. I could be so lucky, my friend. I could be so lucky. That lace border is... Oh, yes. Absolutely. I could certainly do that. All right, let me grab... Let's kind of build this up together, all right? So I'm going to grab my little sheet here of... what's the word I'm looking for? My little sheet of... I don't know, I guess my I guess we would call it my whoops, the scrap sheet, I guess we can call it. And I'm going to do some blending. And again, we're just going to kind of hit the edges. If you've never used the Brutus Monroe number 8 tags before, they are made of like a tag board, and they take ink beautifully, really, really beautifully. Okay, let's not lose that, shall we? Really beautifully. And we're going to also rough up the edges of our little morning glory as well. All right, so we got that one. And then I want to use Clear Skies for my next one here. So Clear Skies, and we're going to use some of the Weeping Willow for our edges there. So let me open this one up. I haven't opened them all up yet, but I really love them. Oh, you did use the tag? Okay, good. Or she did use the tag? Good, good, good. All right, luckily I opened up all of my new brushes. Well, not all of them. I'm going to have to open up another one for the... And again, we're just going to mix, and we'll get a purple in the center here. And the whole idea is we want this to be kind of blotchy, right? We want this to be, yeah, I think there's some of her bundle still available. I'm not sure though. The bundle tends to go pretty quickly. It's usually the first things to go when we have those. Okay, and I'm gonna go down as far really as I can here, and then see how beautifully it just looks so good. And while we're blending, we might as well do our little morning glory. Let's move this out of the way because I want it to dry ish. Let me grab another. He was so kind to send me. And Candy, I don't know if we're gonna get to the, we probably won't get to the to those beautiful new chipboards, but I promise I'll use them on Thursday. How's that? Is it okay if I use them on Thursday? So we're just adding some ink to the edges just to give this the look of, whoopsies, that it's, you know, this seed packet has been around for a little while. See, that's all we need. Just a little bit, okay? Only 3 of the bundle. Okay. I'm off the hook. She said that will work, okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of water. Okay, that's it. Just a little bit of water, because we want this. The idea is I need to find a new home for all of my new inks. I do have all of his old inks too, but I need to find somewhere to put these so that I don't, there we go, in there for now. Because they don't have a home yet. They will, but they don't have one yet, so I need to do something about that. All right, see how that's reacting? We love that. Oh, florals, good. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see what everybody's making. All right, where are my paper towels? I might be out of them. I might have to go over to the sink. Let's see. Do I have any in here? I do not. My goodness. We're hard pressed for a paper towel around here. I'll just use my microfiber cloth. I don't like to use my microfiber cloth because then it gets disgusting like it is right now. But yes, tomorrow they are doing pirates. I can't wait to see. I saw the projects already because I see them like as they get uploaded, and I love it. All right, so we've got this. Okay, we've got our beautiful inked up, and we're going to use this as well. All right, see how that now matches that perfectly? And now let's look in the Secret Garden, because this is what I originally wanted to use before. And again, we're just playing today. We're just figuring out different things that we think go together that will look pretty. Oh, look at that. What do we think about that? I mean, we're going to have to cover up some of the birds, but do we think that kind of matches? Let's keep going. Or this. I don't know, I really like this too. This paper pie gets me every time. I think we'll go with this. I like that. Hello, Kara. Pirates and Dinos. Yes, my little TT today. He might be watching. He was wearing pirates today. All right, so let's go ahead and let's trim this down to 5.5. All right, and then I couldn't do that again if I tried. I think we'll put the You Make Me Smile. Or how about Today is a New Day? I love that. I think I'll just use this video. I think we'll just use this video as my video to share how to do the rub-ons. Because I don't know, doing a whole nother video doesn't really make sense because we're using them multiple times in this project. So yeah. All right, so Today is a New Day. You can already see kind of how that's going to be on there. So let us grab this and this. And again, I always say just grab your protective sheet. It's not going to hurt anything, I promise, to use it. And then run that through. I know, Kara, we were just talking about that. I'm going to try. I'm going to try, but I can't make any promises. I am going to try. Our card stocks this year, though, they are Gorgina. All right. So now, 1, 2, 3, go. Look at how perfect. Nothing left behind. And it's because of how intricate it is. You have to do, because it's so intricate, my friends, I promise you. I wouldn't steer you wrong. These are just very, very, very intricate. The rub-ons, there are some rub-ons out there on the market. I mean, they're beautiful, but they are, they're not super intricate like these ones are. And because of that, these need the pressure. They need the really good pressure. I just thought I want to do one going up the side here. Okay. Why not, right? Should we go straight up like right here? How do we feel about that, my friends? Do you love it? Oh my goodness. If this doesn't make you want every rub-on. What do we think? And then this. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. And then we're going to cut some things out. Get out of town. Yep. This is it. And I'm sorry, everybody. I just am making it up as I go. I hope you like what I'm making, but I am making it up as I go. I'm not, this is not, none of this was pre-planned. All right, so again, put our little protective sheet on top. And that's just gonna protect it from all of the cuts that are already on our plate. If you have a perfect plate, you don't have to worry about that. But if you don't have a perfect plate, you do have to worry about that. Okay. Because, again, it's gonna... All right. Did that stay straight? Straight adjacent. All right. Okay, are you ready for the grand reveal? It's my favorite part. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Every time. Every time. See that? It's beautiful. Oh, are they not on the regular site yet? If they're just not active on the regular site, Penny, you can activate them. All right, so let's go ahead and, so we have this, we have this. So that's, we have our base. So now let's figure out some florals, shall we? Okay. Let's see here, my friends. So I'm going to do a fun trick here with some of our watercolor paper. I don't believe that we still carry, I don't think that we still carry the slimline watercolor paper. The ASMR Peel Right. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to blend some of the Simon Hurley ink. Actually, can I do this? Since it's a foam pad. That changes everything. Wow. Okay. It's the first time I've done that. And I'm astonished with that coverage. Okay, so that's beautiful. All right, so let's do that. And then down below here, we'll do the 4. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to heat set this. I have a message from the producer. Hold, please. Okay. All right. Okay. And it'll probably, Penny, have to go to the all new and get moved to the top and all that jazz. All right. Unless it's already on there and it's just not active, which is highly likely. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to heat set this. Because I put a lot of ink on there. I mean, these are brand new ink pads. Oh, thank you, Ruth. I just love what I do. I don't think I could ever have any other job unless it was a job that works with that's art and designing. I could not do anything else. So I appreciate that. This is my favorite job I've ever had. All right, so that's dry or dry adjacent. So now let's hit that with a little bit of water too to give us. And I don't know how well this is going to work because I put a lot of ink on there. So this could either be really cool or do nothing at all. We'll see. I have not experimented with this beforehand, but it is watercolor paper, so it's going to give us some like watercolor movement, okay? So let me clip off my dyes that I want to use here. While we're waiting for that to work. I think it's working. I think it is working. We'll do like, I don't know. We'll do these flowers as well like we did before. Oh yeah, it's pulling a little bit. Not a ton, because again, this is watercolor paper, so it's not made to do that, which is okay. Thank you, Penny. So we are good to go. They're activated in the store, my friends. All right. So I'm going to hit this with my microfiber cloth. I don't think that it did too much. I mean, it definitely created a little bit of texture. I put way too much of the 4 ink on there, so it's not, I mean, it's going to give us some texture, though, and that's what we're looking for. But I also want to add a little bit, I'll show you. Oh, there we go. As it's drying, can you see that? So now, let me grab my little spray tray thing here. We'll do both these at the same time. I'm going to take some of the Shimmer Splash and Gilded. This will be back in stock tomorrow. Again, I apologize. It's been a wild couple of months, and we appreciate it, but just bear with us because the bottle pricing all went up. Everything I guess just to be completely honest with you guys, everything has changed in pricing for us. So we have just had to kind of step back and figure out what that means. And we're doing everything we can to avoid changing the price of stuff, but some stuff, as it comes back in stock, will just, change a little bit in price. We're not talking like hundreds of dollars. We're just talking, a buck or a penny, or, not a penny, but, it is what it is. The pricing is trickling down. All right, so I'm taking a little bit of this gilded shimmer splash. I love the way this splashes onto, see that? I'm just going to heat that up. I do not golf, but mini golf, absolutely. Can you spray that with alcohol? Oh, you sure could. I was actually thinking about spraying it with our inks, the Chroma Mist. All right. We'll again take our microfiber cloth and just dab this to get up all the extra. But I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. Look at how beautiful that is, what was left behind. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. I love it so much. And then you can see what's left behind there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and cut out some of our little pieces here to do the background. And our little leaves here. Don't you just love the sentiment, today is a new day? I do. So we made our own paper. We really having fun today, right? I know I am. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to use some of our cider. Actually, no. I'm going to use some of this. So this is our easy cut. Have you all seen this before? It's our die cuttable glitter. It's self-adhesive. Have I shown you this before? We're going to use that because that's going to be go in the middle of one of the flowers. I think it's going to look gorgina. All right, let me move these out of the way. Oh my goodness, of course that's not going to stick because it's still a little damp, but that's okay. We got this. This is going to be a real pretty card. At least I think so, and I hope that you guys do too, because I love these products. Love these new products. You know me, when I get a new product, I get real excited. About as excited as you all get. Alright, so let me just shift this off over here. Let's do our little friend real quick. I wanted to do this little inner piece. There we go, using the gold glitter stock sticky sheets because it is, to me, much easier to do it that way because then you don't have to glue all the little pieces. See how it's like a little, I don't know what it's called, but makes it much easier. All right, so let's figure out our assemblage here. So let's cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Let's do it this way. Okay, like so. And now let's figure out how we're gonna put this together. I think that we'll put this off to the side a little bit here, like that. Yep. All right. Missy. Well, that's the thing is, I just get so darn excited about it. And that's how I know that I'm in the right business. Because if I was doing a job where I didn't get as excited, if I didn't get excited about the products, then I'd be in the wrong job, I think. And I've been doing this for 10 years now. So, and I've been having a good time ever since it began. I really have. All right, so now let's put this little tag on. Offset it here just ever so slightly. All right, so now let's do our flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little seed packet here, which I think we're just going to we're going to pop it up right there. But for the time being, I need a little guide. So I'm going to add just a little line. And we'll cover up that line with the florals. But then I know what I'm doing, right? Oh my goodness, look at that gold on there. Can you see that? Oh, it was so worth it. So I think we'll put like one here. Well, no, let's put our greenery down first. That was so worth it. Flicking that gold. Look at it there. Oh, I love it. So I'll put one little green piece there. Okay. Just going up like so. All right. Then our other green piece. Oh my goodness, it's almost 7:30 already. It just means I'm having a lot of fun. We'll do another piece going like right there. Because then we still have to put our florals. This die set has a lot to offer. Hold on. I dropped it, but I got it. There's still plenty of glue on the back. We saved it. All right, and then we want one flower. I love these flowers. They just blend in so well. They really do. Right here. And then this flower we'll place down here. And then this little buddy, no pun intended, we're going to place over here. We still can see our greenery. And then we need to grab our little shining star and peel him out of here. Okay. Got to pull some of the little pieces out here. Because it is intricate. There we go. Place that right in the center there. Look at that little extra shine. All right. And then, oh my goodness, we can take our little morning glory. Stop the presses. Oh my goodness. What are the odds? Correct. There were no cutouts harmed. All right, let me grab a second one of those as I'm almost shot it across the room. Literally almost launched it across the room. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right. Peel that off of there. Okay. And then now look at that card. Okay, let's grab some crystals. Blue shift again. I should have just left them out, huh? Okay, those are the first three that I saw right off the bat that needed them. Listen, I'm just like all of you. I'm using this glue until it has nothing to offer. Correct. You are correct. Did I get all of them? I did. All right, my loves. We did it. Here's card number 2, and let's grab card number 1. Aren't those fun? I love them. Let me put them back on the backdrop. I only have how many more cards to do? 2 more cards. And then the whole backdrop changes. And then we are in almost one of everybody's favorite months here at Brutus Monroe, which is Mermaid and Underwater Month. And I can't wait for you to see the inspiration box. We have something really cool. really, really cool in the inspiration box. And you'll see. There's a lot of really, really cool. I'll see myself out. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff coming next month as well. So just a reminder, at the $60 level, if you spend $60 or more, you will receive our incentive stamp this month. That does change over on the 1st. So that's this upcoming Sunday. So you only have until this upcoming Sunday to get that incentive stamp. That will never be offered. Well, I don't want to say never. We have a 6-month release on it. So it will probably be released in about 6 months from now. Maybe not ever. It depends on if we ever have any left. The Pooh one we do have extras of, only because we reordered it twice. Normally, we say when it's gone, but I wanted to make sure that everybody that wanted it was able to get it. So we have, I think, like about 50 more. So between now and then, it could very well be completely gone. But yeah, that is all that I have for you tonight. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so much. I love you for watching, and I love you for being here. I will see you tomorrow with live packing. Live packing is going to be so much fun. Jess and I are back together doing it, so I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And remember to create something every single day, whether it is a beautiful little seedling sparkly card or your own ending.